Hey everybody, welcome back. We've got the Canberra Metalheads and South Coast Metalheads combined to bring a video to you on the 1st of November. Some crazy times that we've just been through, but gigs are finally picking up and things are coming back around. We've been working with a couple of the promoters around the place to try and get behind some of the gigs and as well doing some of our own stuff down the track. So the next thing we've got coming up is the Canberra Metal Fest, and I've done some work with the guys from there and getting some gig promo done. So you can keep an eye on the page for some stuff coming up to some more content, more band interviews all related to Canberra Metal Fest to try and hit the ground running after this current lockdown period.
Sort of fill that fix that a lot of people have had for Aussie band interviews and all that sort of stuff. That's sort of a bit, I guess, over the last couple of months.
Yeah, it's been a little bit quiet lately, just because of obviously all of the restrictions and lockdowns on gigs and things. But I mean, finally getting back to some form of normal, and we've got a few things in the works at the moment. Lukey put out a promo video for some Heathen Fest stuff, sort of to tease that later in the 2022 period.
June of next year we're looking at. We're always in June, but sort of mixing things up a little bit for the year coming. We'll be in Canberra at the basement instead of down the coast. It's something we'd planned to do pre-fires and lockdown of last year. We were going to have Heathen Fest there in 2020, but unfortunately with the way things unfolded financially and with, COVID and all that sort of shit, it just unfortunately didn't go ahead. So we're going back to that being already on the drawing board. That's where we're going to be doing it for next year, which will be good. It's already fun to have that ball rolling on the promotion side of things. I feel a little bit out of the loop, unfortunately. And it's been, almost 2 years since I've done any promo, so I feel like I did when I first started doing the first Heathen Fest and, being involved with some of the first pitted gigs and all that sort of stuff down the coast.
Yeah, it's good. It's like getting back into it, but with the knowledge of what we had before. And also, like, the gig scene, even after the first wave of lockdowns, once it came back, everyone was keen to get out and finally see some bands. It was a good time for Aussie metal and Aussie artists just to get back into it, because I think that with a lot of restrictions on international travel and basically no international travel at all, a lot of the big bands that would normally take the stage time, it led way for a few of the local Aussie ones. And from what I understand, you had a fair bit of interest from people hitting you up for potential lineup for Heathen Fest. So.
Yeah. So far it's been good. A lot of people just want to get back in the saddle for it. I'm sure a lot of promoters are getting the same thing. A lot of people interested, just wanting to play gigs and stuff. I know with a lot of the guys that, we've dealt with Metalheads, they just want to play shows. They don't really care about so much of, I guess like you would if you're a bigger act where you're playing a show because you're booked for that show. You're playing shows because you want to be playing on stage and stuff. So it's good that people are interested and they're keen. There's definitely not a shortage of bands that are keen to play, which is good on our behalf. It just means that we've got a lot to choose from. Which will be the next fun bit of waiting through all the emails and messages to, put together that lineup for Heathen Fest.
Yeah, sick. Well, it's a good time to get back into it, and it's weird, talking via a video call. It's like we it's like some sort of like corporate style meeting thing, which I'm totally not used to when it comes to, well, let alone talking to my own brother. But like when it comes to like metal interviews, I've done a lot in person, so I'd be keen to get back in the saddle and get some interviews underway, and bring in the new era.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so before we kick it off, just thought we'd give everyone a little, hey, we're still out there, we're still doing stuff, and we've got shit planned. So there's your 5 minutes of seeing our faces for now. And remember, we got JDK and Barnesy still doing stuff with us as well. We just thought we'd jump in here and give you a quick g'day.
Bit of the old how's your father?
Yeah, that's it. But before we head off, I do have an announcement for merch. So we managed to, with Canberra Metalheads, get through all of our merch that we had. So the recent lockdown in winter made short work of our remaining hoodies. So now we've got some more stuff coming in. I'll just give you a quick glimpse, which should be announced on our merch site soon. Is the Canberra Metalheads mosh shorts.
Look at them cunts.
Yeah, they're oh, you pointed you got to point the other way. Yeah, that's a mock-up, so obviously the logos are going to be a bit bigger, and once we actually get the physical products, which should be here very soon, I'll be able to get some photos and get them up on our page. So make sure you keep an eye on the page for the rest of the merch, and I hear that we also have plans down the track for some more stuff, so keep your eyes peeled for more merch so that you can get kitted up for the next gig, because it's a good time to get back into it and a good time to support the local scene.
Yeah, definitely. Summer's just around the corner. You want yourself a nice pair of comfy mosh shorts to, karate kick your way across the mosh pit.
Well, it's a pretty limited run to start with, so get in as quick as you can to secure a pair. And if everybody sort of sells out quickly, then I'll be able to jump into some more. So yeah, that's how it just rolls into the next batch. So thanks everyone for watching, and keep your eye on the page for some more shit coming up.
Yeah, man. Stay
Cheers.
metal.
Keep it metal.